I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Ending off the day's proceedings, bringing down the curtain at Hollywoodbets Greyville is the Hollywoodbets Bright Future 74 handicap, 1900 meters, so the extended distance, due off at 1640, where the favorite is number 6, Straight Up. Anti-post, 9-2. Number 12, Lucretius, is 11-2. 7-1, Giuseppe Song and Question Master, numbers 1 and 2, and you can get some decent prices about the rest of them. And my value selection in the race is going to be number 4, Immeasurable, currently trading at 14-1, a nice each-way bet, a horse who just needs to get that confidence back, hasn't won in 260 days, and is yet to win on the poly track. But we'll get to number 4, Immeasurable, in a moment. Let's kick off with, I've got 3 runners here, numbers 2, 4, and 6. Number 2, Question Master, fresh off a victory last time out. Number 4, Immeasurable, who's coming down slightly, 1 point. I say slightly, not really slightly, just 1 point down. The handicapper's got him handcuffed, number 4, Immeasurable. Number 6, Straight Up. He's been very consistent and he's running off a competitive mark. So 2, 4, and 6. And then number 7, Have a Go Joe. That'll be my lurker if you're looking for the exotics and the quartets to cause a stir. Number 2, Question Master. Now here's an interesting runner in the penultimate run because they tried over the 1800 meter trip from the 1 draw from 16-1. I liked a little bit of Question Master, but I just wanted to see if he saw out the distance. So I just had a small little wager. I said, we'll keep an eye on him. And somebody else, they really went in. 11-2 the starting price, and he finished back in 6 behind Tashman. He had quite a few excuses on that occasion. I think he just overdid it up front, and he did things the wrong way around, number 2, Question Master. And after that run, I said next time out, we'll see him hopefully in a 16 or an 1800, and they'll drop him out. Well, we saw him in a 1900, 16-1. I made him the value on the card. I said, let's take another chance with Question Master. He was a 90 in the handicap, which was far too high for him. They dropped him down to a 71. They went with the earmuffs from a 9 out of 9 draw. And Jason Gates gave him a pearl of a ride. He dropped him out to the back end of the field. And when they swung for home, he stretched up majestically up the inside. A lot of the punters and the guys who he'd given as the value on the card, they were screaming their lungs out. And number 2, Question Master, got the better of Rodriguez. He's a horse who's got the potential. I had a chat to Daryl Moore the next meeting after he won. And I said, did you guys expect that? Because the penultimate run, there was a lot of money, and I really liked him when he won on that occasion. I said, did you guys really fancy him, or you were just trying to still work him out? And they said he's one of the most difficult horses around. He does his own thing, but if you catch him on the day, he's got the ability, and I'm glad we caught him on the right day. He still paid up very decently on the tote, although on the tote he did shorten a bit more. He still went off at 14-1, and with 54.5 kilograms on his back, I think that could be the deciding factor from a good draw. It's going to be interesting. I hope they have him 2-3 lengths handier, but the main thing is to get number 2, Question Master, to settle in. Now, number 4, Immeasurable. After running 3 shocking races, the handicapper dropped him a point. Not even worth it. 1 point down in the ratings, but I'm going to make him my value selection, although the handicapper's got him handicapped, and I believe he's better over a tad shorter. Had this been a 1700 or a 1600, I would have said 14-1. We open up our wings and we have a full go. However, looking at immeasurable, he has run over 2,000 meters and finished 4th behind the brief earlier on. He's run over 1,900 when he's finished 2nd. I'm just a little bit concerned the 1,900 is the top end of his zone. Had it been 100 meters shorter or a 1,700, I would have said, let's go, let's take the gloves off and have a full go. However, he will be my value selection, and maybe he can get away with it. He's yet to win on the poly, he's yet to win over the distance, but I think he is the value horse. The one they all have to beat is number 6, Straight Up, who comes with some real good seconds, a 2nd to 6th hot fix, 2nd to With Pleasure. Now here's a horse who's got no problems with the distance, no problems with the poly. In fact, 5 of his 6 wins have been recorded on the poly track. He's the type of horse who gets a draw, just needs to settle. He's a big, strong monster of a horse, number 6, Straight Up. And that'll be the horse that they're going to have to go to beat him, even though he's got the 60.5 on his back, whereas number 2, Question Master's got the 54.5. So you're going to have to be the judge there when it comes to the weight department. And I did mention number 7, Have a Go Joe, if you're looking for a bit of an upset. So putting me in a corner, number 4, Immeasurable. Although the handicapper hasn't dropped him sufficiently, I don't think he's at his best over the distance. This is the game we live in. We take our chances. That's why it's called gambling. I'm going to gamble on number 4, Immeasurable, at 14 to 1. And hopefully, if he doesn't come through on this occasion, the handicapper will drop him 4 or 5 points. And we'll probably see him in maybe a 1,600 next time. And we'll get our money back. Number 6, Straight Up. And number 2, Question Master. And then number 1, Giuseppe Song. After a cracking last effort, he'll certainly be in the mix of things. I hope I've been a little bit of a guide in the right direction for all the punters out there. We're looking forward to the meeting at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the poly. We'll catch you there.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.